How many of you want to be successful? Not just dream about it, not just talk about it, but actually live it, breathe it, own it. Success is not luck. It's not talent. It's not about having the right connections. It's about the daily habits you commit to day in, day out when no one is watching. Today, I'm going to share with you the unstoppable habits that separate the dreamers from the doers, the ordinary from the extraordinary. If you master these, success won't be a possibility, it will be inevitable. The way you start your morning sets the tone for everything that follows. If you begin the day with intention, discipline, and energy, you create momentum that carries you through the rest of the day. On the other hand, if your morning is filled with stress, distraction, and procrastination, you'll find yourself constantly playing catch-up, feeling overwhelmed, and lacking control over your time and energy. This is why mastering your mornings is a non-negotiable habit for those who are truly committed to success. It's not about having a perfect routine. It's about designing a morning that primes you for peak performance, both mentally and physically. One of the first things to understand is that your morning actually starts the night before. If you go to bed late, wake up exhausted, and hit snooze 5 times before dragging yourself out of bed, you've already lost the first battle of the day. Success requires preparation, and that includes setting yourself up for a powerful start, a consistent sleep schedule, a clear plan for the next day, and an environment that supports early rising can make all the difference. When you wake up with purpose, you don't waste time deciding what to do next. You move with clarity and confidence. The moment you open your eyes, your brain is in a highly impressionable state. What you do in the first few minutes of waking up can either set you up for productivity or send you into a spiral of distraction. That's why it's critical to resist the temptation of grabbing your phone first thing in the morning. Checking emails, social media, or the news floods your mind with external noise before you've even had a chance to direct your own thoughts. Instead, take control of your mindset, start with gratitude, deep breathing, or even a simple affirmation to prime your brain for a positive, focused day. Your body also plays a crucial role in mastering your mornings. When you wake up, your energy levels are dictated by your physiology. Lying in bed for an extra 20 minutes or moving sluggishly reinforces a state of low energy. Instead, move immediately, stand up, stretch, do a few push-ups, or even step outside for fresh air. Physical movement sends a powerful message to your brain. It's time to wake up, focus, and attack the day. Even 5 minutes of intentional movement can shift your state and give you the momentum to carry forward. Fueling your body is just as important as fueling your mind. Instead of grabbing a quick caffeine fix and rushing out the door, take the time to hydrate, eat something nutritious, and give your body what it needs to sustain energy. Success isn't just about what you do, it's about how well you take care of yourself so you can perform at the highest level. Mastering your mornings isn't about adding more to your plate. It's about prioritizing what truly matters. When you take control of your morning, you take control of your life. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, and the way you train it determines the level of success you achieve. Every result in your life, your income, your relationships, your health, stems from the beliefs, thoughts, and patterns you've conditioned over time. The problem is, most people let their minds be shaped by their environment instead of taking control. They absorb negativity, react to circumstances, and operate on autopilot, never realizing that greatness is a habit, not a talent. If you want to elevate your life, you must first elevate your thinking. Conditioning your mind for greatness is not something you do once, it's a daily practice, just like training your body. The first step is becoming aware of the thoughts you allow to dominate your mind. Every day, you're either programming yourself for success or failure. If you start your morning with self-doubt, fear, or stress, those emotions set the tone for your entire day. That's why you must actively take charge of your mental state before anything external influences you. One of the most powerful ways to do this is by feeding your mind intentionally. Just like your body needs the right nutrients to perform, your mind needs the right information to grow. Read books that challenge you, listen to powerful speakers, and immerse yourself in stories of people who have overcome challenges. The more you surround yourself with greatness, the more your mind begins to accept it as your new standard. Visualization is another powerful technique to condition your mind. Your brain doesn't distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When you consistently picture yourself succeeding, overcoming obstacles, and achieving your goals, you create new neural pathways that reinforce confidence and resilience. The best athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders all use visualization because they understand that success is created in the mind before it manifests in reality. Spend time each day seeing yourself performing at your best. Feel the emotions of accomplishment and let that drive you to take action. Your internal dialogue also plays a massive role in shaping your mindset. If you constantly tell yourself you're not good enough, that success is for other people, or that things never work out for you, your brain will find ways to confirm those beliefs. But if you rewire your self-talk, replacing doubt with empowering statements, you shift your perspective. Instead of saying, I can't do this, ask yourself, how can I make this happen? Instead of I'm not ready, tell yourself, I am becoming the person who can handle this. The words you speak to yourself determine the reality you experience. Your external environment is just as crucial as your internal one. If you're surrounded by people who complain, make excuses, and settle for mediocrity, that energy seeps into your mind. Seek out those who push you higher, who challenge your limits, and who believe in growth. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. If you consistently feed it with doubt, fear, and limitation, that's what you'll experience. But if you nurture it with confidence, discipline, and vision, you'll build an unstoppable mindset that makes success inevitable. Success is not about what you know, what you plan, or what you dream about. It's about what you do every single day. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary results and those who stay stuck is not intelligence or talent. It's action. Massive, consistent action is the key that turns ideas into reality, dreams into achievements, and potential into greatness. The problem is that most people get trapped in a cycle of overthinking, waiting for the perfect moment, or seeking more knowledge before taking the first step. But nothing changes until you move. Clarity, confidence, and success are not prerequisites for action. They are the result of it. The biggest obstacle to taking action is hesitation. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start. Fear creeps in, doubt grows stronger, and excuses multiply. High achievers understand that hesitation is the enemy of progress. They act quickly, even when they don't have all the answers. They don't wait for motivation to strike, they create it through movement. Every time you take a step forward, no matter how small, you build momentum. And momentum is everything. When you push past resistance and take consistent action, your brain shifts from uncertainty to certainty, from fear to confidence. Most people fail not because they lack ambition, but because they are inconsistent. They start strong, but when obstacles arise, they slow down or stop altogether. Success is not built on occasional bursts of effort. It is built on relentless, disciplined action day in and day out. The greatest athletes don't train when they feel like it, they train every day. The most successful entrepreneurs don't work when inspiration hits. They show up and execute no matter what. Consistency creates mastery, and mastery creates results. It's not about making one giant leap, it's about making progress every single day, no matter how small. Taking massive action also means raising your standards. You don't settle for average effort if you want extraordinary results. You push harder, demand more from yourself, and refuse to accept mediocrity. People who achieve greatness do not operate at the same level as everyone else. They take more action, face more failures, and keep going when others quit. Every setback is a lesson, every challenge is an opportunity, and every failure is fuel for future success. Another key to massive action is eliminating distractions and excuses. There will always be reasons to delay, too busy, too tired, not ready. But those who win don't entertain excuses. They focus on what matters, eliminate what doesn't, and execute without hesitation. Action takers don't dwell on problems. They look for solutions. They don't wait for permission. They create opportunities. Every day you have a choice to sit on the sidelines and watch others succeed, or to step up, take action, and build the life you want. The world rewards action. not intention. Success is not given. It is earned through effort, persistence, and an unshakable commitment to taking massive, consistent action. The people you surround yourself with have an immense impact on your life. They shape your mindset, influence your decisions, and ultimately determine your level of success. It's often said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and this is a truth that can't be overstated. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, complacency, or people who don't challenge you to grow, it's almost impossible to reach your full potential. On the other hand, when you choose to be around excellence, people who inspire you, push you, and hold you to a higher standard, you will find that you too will rise to meet those expectations. When you surround yourself with excellence, you elevate your own standards. If you're constantly around people who are striving for greatness, it forces you to raise your game. You no longer tolerate mediocrity in yourself because you see what's possible when you aim higher. Excellence becomes the baseline, not the exception. If your circle of influence is filled with people who are passionate about growth, success, and achievement, you'll naturally adopt these values as your own. Their energy, work ethic, and mindset will begin to seep into your life, and you'll find yourself more motivated, focused, and determined than ever before. Excellence isn't just about being surrounded by successful people. It's about surrounding yourself with the right kind of people. The right people are those who will encourage you to be the best version of yourself, not just the most comfortable version. They are the ones who won't let you settle for less than your best, who will challenge your beliefs, and who will hold you accountable when you're slipping. It's easy to be complacent when you're around people who don't push you to be better. But when you surround yourself with those who are hungry for success, you have no choice but to level up. The best way to identify these people is to look for those who have qualities you admire. Do they have a growth mindset? Are they constantly learning, improving, and looking for new ways to reach their goals? Are they generous with their time, wisdom, and support? Surrounding yourself with people who embody these traits will create an environment that fosters your own growth. People who challenge you to think bigger, act bolder, and take risks will help you break free from the limitations you've imposed on yourself. Beyond individual growth, excellence is contagious. When you're around high-achieving individuals, you begin to see new possibilities for your own life. Their success becomes a source of inspiration, not jealousy. You learn from their experiences, mistakes, and triumphs, and you apply those lessons to your own journey. You begin to understand that success is not a competition, but a shared experience. As you rise, you bring others with you, and together you build a network of excellence that creates a powerful force for growth and achievement. But it's not just about choosing the right people to be around, it's also about being the right person for others. The quality of your relationships depends on your own willingness to add value to the lives of those around you. When you surround yourself with excellence, you also have the responsibility to contribute, to inspire, and to challenge those you. By giving to others what you hope to receive, you create an environment where everyone can thrive, and the collective energy of the group elevates each individual. Success is not about what you want, it's about what you demand of yourself. Most people never reach their full potential because they settle for less than they deserve. They accept mediocrity because it's comfortable or because it's the path of least resistance. But if you want to achieve greatness, you cannot afford to settle. You must raise your standards and never back down from the level of excellence you demand from yourself. When you elevate your standards, you set a new baseline for what is acceptable in your life. The moment you settle for less, you limit your potential and stop striving for what's truly possible. Raising your standards means refusing to tolerate anything that doesn't align with your highest vision for yourself. It means saying no to distractions, negative influences, and anything that doesn't propel you toward your goals. Too often, people allow circumstances, fear, or complacency to define their standards. They tell themselves that this is good enough or it's too late to change, but greatness never settles. Greatness requires a mindset that says, I will not accept less than my best. When you raise your standards, you start to expect more from yourself in every area of life. You stop accepting excuses. You stop procrastinating. You stop settling for good enough because you know that greatness requires consistent, extraordinary effort. This shift in thinking changes everything. Instead of looking for shortcuts or ways to avoid hard work, you embrace challenges as opportunities to rise. You push yourself further, reach higher, and demand more of your time, energy, and effort. But raising your standards doesn't mean expecting perfection. It means committing to progress and refusing to tolerate mediocrity. It means holding yourself accountable when you fall short, but never allowing yourself to stay there. The people who achieve lasting success are the ones who keep raising the bar, even when they hit a new level. They don't settle for their last achievement. They see it as the beginning of something greater. The key to this is understanding that you don't have to wait for the perfect circumstances to raise your standards. You can do it right now. If you want to improve your health, don't wait for the right diet plan. Commit to eating better today. If you want to improve your career, don't wait for the next promotion. Start acting like the person who already has that job. Raise your standards in the way you speak to yourself, the way you treat others, and the way you invest in your personal growth. When you act in alignment with your highest standards, you send a message to the universe that you are ready for more, and that message will be received. The most powerful part of raising your standards is that it sets the foundation for lasting transformation. When you refuse to accept anything less than excellence, your results will follow. The truth is, success isn't about what you do occasionally. It's about what you do consistently. It's about having the courage to demand more from yourself every day, even when things get tough, even when it feels easier to quit. When you raise your standards, you become the person capable of achieving things that once seemed impossible, and you build a life that is worthy of your highest potential.